All right, here we go. Late as usual. How you doing, guys? I'm doing a reading tonight on Joe Biden. Whatever you want to know about Joe Biden in the coming months, the coming years. I think I'm going to look basically through the election coming in 2024. By the way, I hope the sound's better tonight. If it's not too loud, I turned. Oh wait, I thought I turned it up. I don't know if the sound's loud enough. Let's see. How did I fix it? I'm going to try turning it up. If it gets too loud, if it sounds like it's clipping, let me know. If it sounds like really bad, I'll turn it down. But I'm going to try turning it up to 5 and see what happens with that. I think it's been kind of low overall, so I'm trying to get a better sound out of it. Also, though, in the background, I thought that filming this at 11 o'clock at night would be fine, be quiet, but there's... I heard the sound yesterday that... I thought it was a car alarm, but as I was out today walking, there was these birds. I think there's just really loud birds here. There's a lot of crows, and they go crazy. So, anyways, enough of that. Hopefully it's not drowning out. I can hear it in the background, but I hope my voice drowns it out for you, and you can just, as long as I'm talking, maybe it'll blind it out. Okay, so today I'm looking at Joe Biden because I did a reading on Donald Trump before, and I wanted to say what else is going on with Biden. And what would you guys like to know? I think ideas. Actually, no, I have no ideas. I didn't plan this one at all. So I think I'm going to look at Biden's health between now and 2024, the possibility of whether he will be running in 2024, and if he does run, the possibility of what chance he has of winning in 2024. And that's basically the main things. This may not be a very long reading, and I'm okay with that. I keep getting messages from people that want me to do readings on other things, and I kind of tell them that you just need to show up and ask, because I don't really want to do a reading for if people aren't here asking about it. So if you're here and you have a reading suggestion, anything in the news, anything, even a personal reading for you, just let me know in the comments and I will do so. But I know some people forget about these lives, or they watch them later. They've been getting pretty good amount of views. The reason I'm doing them is because they're pretty easy to do, and I'm enjoying them, doing them every day if I can. But I know I won't be able to do it every day. But while I can, I'm going to keep trying to do it. Oh yeah, I was going to put up. I keep forgetting to make a coupon. I've been wanting to make a coupon for the service that I offer on SuperPeer. I do personal tarot readings, as you guys all know, maybe, or maybe don't know. If you don't know, just go to this address. You can book a private tarot reading with me, or life coaching, whatever you want to talk about, whatever your pressing need you have to communicate, and I will do my best to help you with it and with the tarot reading. And yeah, I'm going to make a coupon, probably 15% off. So maybe don't book it right away. Book it next time. I'll try and have that coupon ready for next time and give it to you guys. Okay. But yeah, that's how you can reach me directly. But anyways, I think if we don't have any requests or comments off the top, I'll just get started with this Biden reading. And feel free, like I said, if you have any specific issues about Biden that you'd like to know, let me know. And here we go. All right, so I think I'll look first at Biden's health between now and 2024, the end of his term in 2024, and see what his health is going to look like. When I did a reading earlier this year on his health through the end of this year, it looked fine, and it's been fine more or less. Well, let's get started. So Biden's health through 2024. And I hope you guys, this thing picks up the audio of the crazy birds in the background. That they're pretty loud. Has a nice ambience. Okay, I'm getting energy over here. Biden's health through 2024. I'm seeing this card right here. All right. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups, which is overall a pretty positive card. I don't see any major health issues with this. Yeah, this looks pretty positive. So I expect him to complete the remaining 2 years in his term based on that, on his health. Let's see, what else? Let's take a look then, right off the bat, if he's going to be... Actually, let's look right now. What are his intentions in terms of 2024? Is he planning a run in his mind? What are his intentions at this point? I'll take a look deeper afield, though, to see what his actual possibilities of that happening. But I want to know what is in his mind in terms of 2024 right now. And this one's not as easy for me to see as the health card, which came up right away. But I am feeling, yeah, over here. Right here. Okay, Biden's intentions at this moment is temperance, which is, it's not a very, I'm getting that for him, he's not committed to anything at this point. Like he's, I feel like he could if he wanted to and he felt like he had the support to, but I also feel like he recognizes that there's been a lot of his term that people have not been behind him and that his support has been very low at different points. I feel like based on this, he's just kind of basically willing to work with whatever the possibilities are with the Democratic Party. If they want to nominate him or if they don't, he's willing to go with that either way. And I think he kind of recognizes that if there's somebody who has a better chance of running in 2024, he's willing to step aside. But he's also willing to continue if he has the support. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. All right, let's take a look. 2024. What is the likelihood that he will be the nominee for the Democratic Party? And again, I'm doing a reading on Biden. So if you have any other questions relating to Biden or anything else, just leave a comment. And yeah, so 2024, what is the odds that he will have the Democratic Party nomination? I could see, this isn't, I haven't done a reading on this, but maybe I should, but I've kind of had hints in other readings that I've done that it could be some like totally different candidates, like Gavin Newsom versus Ron DeSantis, something like that. That seems like a much more probable outcome at this point. I feel like it's kind of like a like a TV series. People kind of want something fresh, and I feel like we've already had Biden, we've already had Trump. We're just kind of want something a little more new. But again, I'm trying to step aside with my personal ideas about what might happen and see what actually is going to happen. 2024, will Biden be the Democratic nominee? Does he have any possibility of that happening? In this card, the Ten of Wands, which is for Biden. I don't see this as like it's not a very, it's a low probability of him doing that, of him getting that nomination. I feel like the Democratic Party is just kind of seeing him as something that they're kind of hauling along with this process, but it's not like something that they're actively choosing. It's only like if enough, if they feel enough of the public wants Biden to, they will. But I don't feel like they're going along with it. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that. So low probability of him getting it. Let me see just the overall odds of him being in the White House again for another term in 2024. The odds of Biden getting a second term. All right, I'm seeing seven of swords. This is actually interesting. So I feel like the probability of getting the nomination is kind of lower, but I feel like if he gets the nomination, his odds are actually pretty good of getting that second term, which is interesting. Yeah, but I think it's just a matter of whether he will get that nomination at all. Like I'm not feeling that very strongly. Interesting. All right. Well, this has been I've done readings on Biden over the last few years in different ways, and it was interesting when I first did my very first reading on the election between Biden and Trump. Initially, I did a reading that summer and before the election, and it looked like Trump had a stronger support. But then after the debate between Biden and Trump, immediately I saw a different energy, and that Biden had a stronger chance of winning the election. So yeah, I mean that just kind of goes to show that the energies can change very quite quickly. So I do readings like this regularly, and I don't think things are ever set in stone. I think they're constantly in flux. That's kind of I see these energies as always moving, and there's never a time when they stop. So I don't think it's something that, I think we can get a pretty good idea at this point, but I don't think we can ever say this is definitely going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like I put the pieces together with all the readings I've done on Biden, Trump, and other processes that are going on, and like I said before, I just don't see overall Biden or Trump in office in 2024. Like I'm seeing somebody else, and let me see the character of the next president. Like what is the character that the U.S. people most want in the next president? What can they be looking for? What is the personality they most want in a president right now? Obviously, there's many different people with many different viewpoints, but I'm talking about the largest bulk of the people. What do they want? Interesting. A Knight of Wands, and this is I could see based on this why like Biden doesn't excite people right now, because the Knight of Wands is usually a younger energy, a more fiery energy, and yeah, Biden. When I looked at Biden originally, I saw more of like a Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest of the Knight cards, and it takes action, but it's just not as dynamic as the Knight of Wands. So I think people are ready for kind of just a more more dynamic character than Biden. And I'm not saying it's Republican or Democrat. I'm just saying that the character type that they want is more dynamic. Yeah. So, anyways, if I have no questions, I'll just wrap this up. But I don't really have anything that I wanted to look at right now with Biden. But if you guys do, just let me know real quick, because otherwise I'll wrap this. Anyone? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm thinking tomorrow, if I do a reading, which I probably will, I may do something kind of different, like kind of step out into something less short term and do something more long term. Like one of these topics that's really interested me, that I think a lot of people are interested in, is artificial intelligence. What is the overall, what can we expect with artificial intelligence? Like there's some people that are saying, oh, it's going to be the biggest threat to humanity since nuclear weapons. Other people are saying that it's just, it'll never have the general intelligence that a human does, and it will never have that kind of sense of identity and free will that a human does. But so I think that's the kind of thing that it's also like, when is that level of intelligence going to arrive, or will it? It's kind of like a spaceship from an alien civilization that may arrive, but maybe it's not. Maybe it'll never arrive. So I think that's an interesting reading that I may do tomorrow. So it's very different from this Biden reading. But yeah, so if there's no other questions, I guess I'll wrap this up. And have a great night, morning, evening, wherever you are. And hope you check out future tarot readings. Okay, bye.